Hey everyone, welcome to another Game of Thrones video. Today I'm referencing the top 5 characters that we didn't see the endings of in Season 8. As you will see in the list, some of these characters can be considered dead, but we have not seen them die on screen. With that being said, starting with number 5, we have a combination of SEPTA, UNELLA, and ELLARIA Sand. These two characters ended up on Cersei Lannister's shit list and found similar fates. With Cersei being as evil as she was, they were both sentenced to live the rest of their days in misery. SEPTA UNELLA found out that Cersei is not someone to mess with, even if it appears that she is not a threat at any point in time. We last saw her in the Season 6 finale as she was captured by Cersei, strapped down, and turned into the mountain's new plaything. ELLARIA Sand was also captured and put in a dungeon, but she was not alone. We last saw her in Season 7 as Cersei kissed her daughter, Tyenn Sand, with the same poison that ELLARIA used to murder Cersei's daughter Myrcella. ELLARIA was assured that she would live out the rest of her life locked in the dungeon to watch her daughter die and decompose right in front of her. This is arguably the worst death sentence in the show's history. Although we did not see either of these characters die on screen, it's safe to say that they're probably dead by now. But you never know, they could be trapped underneath all of that rubble after what happened in King's Landing. Coming in at number 4 is Lord Glover. Lord Glover never really had a big role in the show, but he did reject Jon and Sansa when they were pleading for help before the Battle of the Bastards. He claimed that he regretted rejecting them and that he would be loyal moving forward.
I did not fight beside you on the field, and I will regret that until my dying day. A man can only admit when he was wrong and ask forgiveness.
There's nothing to forgive, my lord.
There will be more fights to come. House Glover will stand behind House Stark, as we have for 1,000 years. And I will stand behind Jon Snow.
Although he swore allegiance, he quickly abandoned the North and effectively mankind right before the battle against the Army of the Dead. Apparently he wasn't a fan of Jon bending the knee to Daenerys, but this act of cowardice was just not cool. We never saw him in Season 8, but with Sansa being crowned Queen in the North, I hope that she punishes Lord Glover for turning his back on her twice in a row. With number 3, we have JAQEN Hagar. The Faceless Man of Braavos was a large part of Arya's story in Seasons 2, 5, and 6. He helped train her into the major badass that we enjoyed throughout the end of the show's run. The last time we saw him was towards the end of Season 6. He had sent the Waif to kill Arya, seemingly to punish her for not killing Lady Crane. When Arya managed to kill her and threaten him with Needle, it appeared that this was actually her final test.
You told her to kill me.
Yes. But here you are. And there she is. Finally, a girl is no one.
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell. And I'm going home.
Instead of staying in the House of Black and White to work with JAQEN Hagar, she decided that enough was enough and declared her return to Westeros. He can literally be anywhere at any time without being recognized, so we very well may have seen him in Season 8 and just didn't realize it. But chances are that he is still probably back in Braavos serving the many-faced god. With number 2, we have Meera Reed. Meera's story was a quietly tragic one. She found Bran with the help of her brother Jojen in Season 3, watched her brother and other allies die while helping Bran become the Three-Eyed Raven, and was basically given zero appreciation for her sacrifices.
You don't need me anymore.
No, I don't.
That's all you've got to say.
Thank you
Thank you.
for helping me.
My brother died for you. Hodor and Summer died for you. I almost died for you.
She was a very pleasant character and was more than capable of handling her own. Plus, she was the focus of a very underrated Season 3 scene.
Grow up north of the wall. You'll learn the proper way to handle game.
I didn't see any game before I got here.
If I had a bow, I could have shot a dozen rabbits.
I made this by myself. Guess you don't learn how to do that north of the wall.
You learn how to use your fists, though.
Oh, you're gonna punch the rabbits to death?
I had someone else in mind.
Well, someone else is sitting right here.
You're both very good at skinning rabbits.
We last saw Meera in Season 7 when she stated that she was going to be with her family. Let's hope that she survived the Army of the Dead's death march in the north. She is definitely one character that deserves a good ending. Coming in at number 1,
DAARIO, NAHARIS.
DAARIO sure had a sad final scene back in the Season 6 finale. Daenerys had won her battle against the Masters in the newly renamed Bay of Dragons and was preparing to make her way to Westeros. To keep the peace in Meereen, and to keep herself free for any marriage alliances, she chose to have DAARIO stay behind with the second sons to rule the city.
You're not coming with us.
New strategy? You want the second sons to attack from the west coast? Well, if we take Casterly Rock, the Lannisters will have nowhere to run when you hit King's Landing.
You're not going to Westeros. You're staying here with the second sons. There's finally peace in Meereen. You will keep the peace while the people choose their own leaders.
Fuck Meereen. Fuck the people. I'm here for you, not them.
He was dumped, but let's face it, he took it like a champ.
You'll get that throne you want so badly, I'm sure of it. I hope it brings you happiness. I pity the lords of Westeros. They have no idea what's coming for them.
DAARIO was always a great character who always made the most out of his opportunities, especially considering that he comes from nothing. Towards the end of the show, I was really hoping that DAARIO would show up with his mercenaries to help Daenerys win the Iron Throne, especially when things were starting to look really ugly for her in the beginning of episode 5 of season 8. Imagine for a second if DAARIO arrived to help Daenerys right after Jon Snow rejected her once again, which was right before the destruction of King's Landing. This could have been a big boost for Daenerys at her absolute lowest, and might have even helped her from going mad. She had nobody to lean on, and him arriving with the second sons could have changed that drastically. As for where DAARIO is now, I'm sure he's still ruling Meereen. I just hope that he doesn't let the city crumble when he hears of what Daenerys did, and that she was killed for it. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Lord Glover should be executed for abandoning everybody in mankind's darkest hour? Do you think DAARIO could have helped Daenerys from going mad, or do you think she is too far gone? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching my first top 5 video, and I'll see you all again soon.